Grey plastic is literally the worst thing in the world. Together, we must wipe all the grey plastic off the face of the earth. Now, I get it, you're lazy and you don't like painting, but I've got your back. I'm gonna show you how to paint a mini in 60 seconds. I'm Dave, let's get started. Now, I'm not just memeing, there is a good reason to paint your minis, even if you're just a player and you don't like painting at all. The first thing is, grey plastic is really glossy, so it reflects a lot of light, and then that means you can't see any of the details because the light just washes it all out. Secondly, since it is all grey, there's no color contrast, so it's also really hard to see all the details in your beautiful minis. This is just compounded if the minis are on the tabletop at a distance and you just can't see anything. It's just a grey blob. And finally, if you have grey minis and your opponent has grey minis, then it's just all a big mess of grey minis. It's really hard to tell the difference between your guys and their guys. All right, let's get painting. First thing we're gonna do is prime the mini black. Now, I'm using my airbrush because that's what I have. I don't have any rattle cans left. But if you have rattle cans, that's gonna be even faster than using an airbrush. Now you just have to pick a color. So this can be the color of the race of the minis you have, or it can be the color of your mini's faction or something like that. You just want to pick your main color that is going to work for all your minis. So with our color chosen, we are going to now Xenothor the color over the black. The fastest way to do this is to get a second rattle can with your chosen color and just Xenothor from above with that color. As you can see, I'm doing that with my airbrush here with the green from Monument Hobbies. But you can get rattle cans from anywhere to do this with your chosen color. The other way you can do it is with a large makeup brush or a large dry brush and do the Xenothor manually by dry brushing downwards on your mini with your chosen color. And that's obviously a bit cheaper because you don't have to buy a second rattle can. If you're enjoying this video so far, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Malifaux hobby content. So with this paint job, we've gotten rid of the gloss, so we don't have the issue with all the high levels of reflection. We've also added color contrast. You have contrast between the black and your chosen color, which means the details are easier to see. And obviously it's no longer gray, so you can actually differentiate your guys, because now I have a color against your other guys' shitty gray minis. So with that little amount of effort, it is so much better. This paint job is treating your minis as more of a game piece rather than an actual little sculpture to paint. So it's not really a proper paint job. But if you feel like it later to give it a real paint job, then you can just reprime it over with black and paint it from there. Or you can just paint straight over the existing colors with a real paint job. Now, if you're struggling to build your minis, then I have a video here that has 7 tips to help you out. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.